So at my dead-end job,
Which
you do
one was that?
the current one I have at the grocery store,
And what's the name of it?
Kroger's,
Kroger's. And that's in Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Have you left them, or are they waiting for you to come back?
I'm on vacation. I come back Sunday. Then I'm looking for another job while I go to school or apprenticeship for welding, whichever I can do.
What turned you on to welding?
When I was at my dead-end job, I was in and out of jobs, not figuring out what I want to do with my life, and you see everybody else kind of the same thing, and you're just looking at yourself like, what am I doing with my life? I'm not getting anywhere. I'm bouncing job after job. I want a long-term job or do something that can help me be stable. You don't feel very successful or get anywhere in life. And at my current dead-end job, it was smooth sailing where I was at in hydration department where you're lifting gallon jugs and boxes all day, and it's smooth sailing.
Which job was that?
The same job at Kroger's.
Kroger's?
The position was hydration for the night shift stocking. That was my stable place, Hydration, gym, work, music, watch music, go home. It was smooth sailing for a year, but for some reason in the summer they decided to take me out of that position and replace me with a fat guy who wasn't in shape for the job at all. What kind of logic is that, right? And so they complained to me about how it's not getting done every day, like I'm their therapist. And I was getting kind of sick of listening to it every day, as you can imagine. And so as I was taken out of my position, you realize, like, dude, these jobs, you're a number. Like, they can let you go or take you out of your position just like that for whatever they want.
That guy still working there?
Yes. They want to get rid of him. They actually were toxic with me, saying, we're hoping he'll get a heart attack and die.
Somebody said that to you?
Yes, the manager. And I'm like, wow, I don't have any words for that. But as I'm listening to music and I'm listening to my tunes while I'm working, I'm listening to like my old school tunes from when I was doing lessons here. Mm-hmm. And that was the same time I was in welding school at Maine Vocational Region 10. You know where that's at?
Is that in Lewiston?
In Brunswick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so as I was remembering the chorus, have you ever seen, what's that movie called, Born Identity? With Matt Damon?
I know the title well. I have never watched it.
Or have you seen like those movies where like their memory comes back like firecrackers?
Yeah.
That's how it was in welding. I was like, I remember my welding lines, and I was like, that's a skill everybody needs around the world. That's a high demand skill. And I was like, so where did it go wrong? And I'm digging deeper and deeper, like, okay, I put this off for 17 years. So where did this go wrong? Why did I stop? Why did I try to forget it?
That's how long ago you were working on welding?
Yep, 17 years ago in 08. And as I'm remembering back, the caffeinated energy drinks was what caused me to be a doctor's hand on crack, is what the teacher said, because you're going too fast and you're shaking. He would call it doctor's hand on crack. You know a doctor does this when he's got like the needle?
Yeah. Or
the mirror? I remember you have to keep it at a steady line. You have to look at the weld to make sure it's nice and straight, but you got to stop something. It's just like music. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Weld it again. It's just like the guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4, you stop. You go again to keep it straight and get the metal sealed up. What I learned is you got to keep it at a steady pace. 30 seconds is not as short as you think when it comes to weld.
Be concentrating for 30 seconds.
Yeah. And so you got it's just like the tempo in welding. It's this, welding and music and guitar have relations. Tempo, steady, patterns, rhythm.
Sure.
It's just like...
Maybe more things in life than just welding and music.
It's just like when we were playing that song, like we got off track for one split second. It's like that on welding. Yeah. You miss one steady, that's all it takes to create a bump, a hole in the metal. Too hot, you can melt the metal. Too thin, the metal just doesn't work. Fillet weld, you gotta do the hottest and the slowest to get the metal sealed at the biggest and thickest gap.
Yeah.
Then the rest we go at the lowest temperature and slightly faster, but it's a feel kind of thing. It's just like the guitar, it's a feel. That's where I went.
When was the last time you did welding?
2008. But last
time you had your hands on iron?
2008.
Well, I hope it all comes back to you.
It's all coming back to me, like the memories are anyway.
So you're going to start a school situation again with welding?
I don't know if I want to do school or apprenticeship where I work for free, but some say getting a certificate gets your foot in the door faster, make $100K a year. Some say a certificate helps, some say apprenticeship's the same thing. I just don't know.
If you're a good welder, I'm sure you'll get work.
Yeah, they need welders, like where I want to move to, like Norway, maybe Singapore, or anywhere in the world, really. They need them. And I realized I had that skill and I failed it. But you know how we're taught in school, you failed, don't try again, you suck, basically?
Yeah.
That's how I felt about welding, because when I was in the real world, like bartending, oh, sorry, you didn't get the pint glass right, we're kicking you out of bartending, don't come back. That's how I felt about welding. Oh, you suck, don't come back. That was my mentality for 17 years, and I'm like, where did that get you, you know? That's where it got you. Nowhere. So
You
you
require a lot of focus on your part.
got a lot of
Keeping the beat.
focus, commitment.
Yeah.
And after working night shift for a little while, I started remembering more and more of it. And I realized what went wrong was caffeine gave you high anxiety. You
Yeah.
too wired.
Yeah.
I felt like I was paranoid for no reason. I guess
So are
it
you
was.
cutting back on caffeine?
I'm trying to.
Well, except today you didn't.
This week, for that
This
matter.
week you did.
Well, that's because I work a night shift, so I'm reacclimated to day shift.
Where did you work night shifts?
Kroger still.
Oh, but the past 4 or 5 days you've been here.
Yes,
Where have you been staying?
I stayed at Super 8 in Westbrook for 3 nights. Then I was at the Freeport Hotel, and I just checked out today. But after today, like 3 o'clock when I leave, I'm heading back to Cincinnati.
Wow.
15.
So you checked out of
I
Freeport?
checked out. I was at Winslow Park getting a sunrise footage this morning.
Getting sunrise photos?
Oh, I got a lot. Got a lot.
So what has financed this trip? Was all the money you saved from working at Kroger's?
Pretty much. And a credit card, but I didn't really use the credit card. Didn't really need to.
Must have cost you $200 a night in Freeport?
168.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. But Super 8 was 98 a night, but low budget hotel means low budget value and low budget people. You know, you get screaming people, smoking crack, cops coming and arresting people. I checked out of there. Next door room being loud. You smell pizza, cigarettes.
Where was that?
You know where Westbrook is? Like the Super 8 right by the Turnpike exit?
Oh, yeah, Westbrook's kind of like down there.
Yeah, it's a hoodie area.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to say it.
Yeah, I checked out of there quite fast. I saw 4 cop cars in the lot arresting one guy coming in twice a night after I got back from the headlight in Cape Elizabeth. So there's that.
So you, what, 1 or 2 nights there?
3. I was there when I got in Monday and I left Thursday. So it was 3 nights.
And that was yesterday?
Yes, yesterday.
Last night you stayed in Freeport?
Last night I stayed in Freeport.
And now you're getting in that truck and driving to... You'll have to stay somewhere between here and Cincinnati.
I'm stopping by Philadelphia to see my drummer buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he'll be happy with what I learned about tempos, because he was a little frustrated with that.
Now, to go to Philadelphia, you're sort of taking the straight shot out of Cincinnati, isn't it?
I think
Kind
so.
of going a little further south than you need to.
It's a little further south, but Philly's kind of on the way to my drummer friend.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
Well, pretty exciting life you got.
Yeah. But all the welding came back to me just like that after I was taken out of my position. I don't know if that was meant to be or that was what was supposed to happen to get my life back on track. Kind of like a wake-up call. And realize, like, hey, you can do better than this terrible dead-end job that you don't want to be at anyway, you know? My buddy I went to class with, who I still talk to, he said, dude, get a certificate. You can start making $100K a year, you know?
Well, maybe not at the start, but that's
Not
a
at
good
the start.
target.
I think a starting wage is, what, 20 an hour? Average?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It would be 20, 25, and $30 an hour. If you're a welder and you walk into a shop, they'll probably give you $30, $35 an hour.
And so it really just depends, I think. I know in Denmark it's $20 American currency, but whatever DKK currency is $20 worth would be their hourly.
Have you been to Norway?
Not yet. I'm looking forward to visiting it. I realized, like, I want to travel around the world. That's the life I want. And when I know that I had a welding skill, because my dad got me into it back in 2006.
Your dad get you into welding?
My dad was a hands-on machine worker, like in the Navy for gas turbines. And that's what got him around the world. Is he started out in the Navy working on gas turbines. And then I think, how old was he when he left the Navy? 35, I think.
Really?
And then he went to General Electric. And then he worked on field services. And since then he was with the company until he passed away in 2022.
He did?
Heart problems. And here's me drinking energy drinks every day like a crackhead.
He did?
I did.
Oh.
He drank coffee here and there, but he wasn't as much as energy as me.
When you say drinking every day, you're referring to coffee?
Yeah, coffee, red.
Not alcohol?
No, I haven't drank alcohol in, about a year. Sometimes I drink tequila here and there, but other than that, I don't drink.